When you hear the word introvert, what comes to mind? Perhaps a quiet librarian, a solitary writer, or someone working diligently behind the scenes. While these stereotypes are common, they don't capture the full essence of introverts. Some of history's most influential social activists, CEOs, and musicians have been introverts. Unfortunately, misconceptions about introverts are pervasive, often based on superficial cultural portrayals. Here, we debunk 10 of the most common myths about introverts. 1. Myth: introverts don't like to talk. One of the most persistent myths is that introverts are quiet because they dislike talking. This couldn't be further from the truth. Introverts enjoy deep, meaningful conversations and are not interested in small talk or gossip. They prefer engaging in discussions that have substance and depth, finding little value in trivial exchanges. For introverts, silence is preferable to shallow conversations. 2. Myth: all introverts are shy. Shyness and introversion are often conflated, but they are distinct traits. Shyness involves a fear of social rejection, whereas introversion is characterized by a preference for internal thoughts over external stimuli. An introvert may be perfectly comfortable in social situations, even if they aren't the first to initiate contact. Conversely, an extrovert can be shy, needing time to warm up to new people. It's essential to recognize that not all introverts are shy, and not all shy people are introverts. 3. Myth: introverts don't like to go out. It's a common misconception that introverts are homebodies who avoid social outings. While introverts do enjoy spending time at home, they also appreciate social activities. However, they tend to prefer environments where they can control their exposure to stimuli. They may enjoy concerts, festivals, or parties, but often need to recharge afterward. For introverts, socializing in moderation is key to maintaining their energy levels. 4. Myth: introverts don't like people. This myth paints introverts as antisocial or misanthropic, which is far from the truth. Introverts value deep, meaningful connections and often have a close-knit circle of friends and loved ones. As Susan Cain, author of Quiet, aptly states, love is necessary, gregariousness is optional. Introverts are selective about their social interactions, prioritizing quality over quantity in their relationships. 5. Myth: introverts can't become leaders. There's a stereotype that effective leaders are extroverts due to their assertiveness and enthusiasm. While extroverted traits can be advantageous, introverts can be just as effective, if not more so, in leadership roles. Introverted leaders often excel at listening, valuing their team's input, and fostering an inclusive environment. This approach builds trust and encourages collaboration, making introverts well-suited for leadership positions. 6. Myth: introverts are poor at networking. Networking is often associated with outgoing personalities, but introverts can be skilled networkers too. Introverts may not work a room the same way extroverts do, but they build meaningful, lasting connections. They focus on creating genuine relationships and are often excellent listeners, making others feel heard and valued. In professional settings, this can lead to strong, dependable networks. 7. Myth: introverts don't know how to have fun. Fun is subjective, and introverts have their own ways of enjoying life. Just because they may not be the life of the party doesn't mean they don't engage in activities they find fulfilling. Introverts might prefer quieter, more introspective hobbies, such as reading, hiking, or creative pursuits. They seek out activities that provide meaningful experiences rather than constant excitement. 8. Myth: all introverts dislike public speaking. While public speaking can be daunting for many, it's a myth that all introverts fear it. Many introverts excel at public speaking when they are passionate about the topic. They may need more time to prepare and practice, but when they do speak, they can be compelling and articulate. Introverts often bring a thoughtful, reflective perspective to their presentations, making their words impactful. 9. Myth: introverts make poor salespeople. The stereotype of a successful salesperson is often someone who is outgoing and persuasive. However, introverts can excel in sales due to their ability to listen and empathize with customers. They are more likely to focus on understanding the customer's needs and offering thoughtful, tailored solutions. This sincere approach can be more effective than aggressive sales tactics, as it builds trust and rapport with clients. 10. Myth: introverts can become extroverts with enough practice. The notion that introverts can become extroverts is both incorrect and dismissive. Introversion and extroversion are inherent traits that shape how individuals interact with the world. While introverts can develop social skills and become more comfortable in social situations, their fundamental nature remains unchanged. Rather than trying to fix introverts, it's crucial to appreciate the unique contributions they make to society. From groundbreaking scientific discoveries to profound works of art, introverts have enriched our world in countless ways. Are you an introvert? If you identify as an introvert, you might recognize some of these myths and how they don't align with your experience. Society's understanding of introversion is evolving, but there's still work to be done. By debunking these myths, we can foster a more inclusive understanding of different personality types. Whether you're an introvert, an extrovert, or somewhere in between, embracing your authentic self is the key to leading a fulfilling life. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below.